I'm Joe.
And I'm Viv.
And today we've decided to do something different, so welcome to our Q&A.
First ever Q&A.
If you like this video, and we hope you do, don't forget to actually like it and subscribe to our channel.
So this week we asked on our Instagram for you guys to ask us anything. So yeah, this will be a Q&A with all the questions that we got from there.
Kind of mixed of like us lifestyle / pregnancy and anything really. So let's begin.
Yeah. There was a lot of pregnancy ones. Actually, so
many of them are actually similar, so maybe we can just kind of
Yeah.
group them and try to answer all of them together. So the first one is, how are you preparing for labor / delivery? I'm pregnant with my first two.
Wow, we are actually not doing many preparations for delivery, but we did watch a course, Hypnobirthing course, which we highly recommend, from the Positive Birth Company. It was so helpful, and we did it in the second trimester. And I think we will watch it again now that we are closer.
Just to remind ourselves about everything.
Yeah, because we forgot some stuff, but it was so helpful at the time. Because I think me and Joe were getting a little bit nervous about...
Super nervous. We were getting super stressed and super nervous, and like everything that is like common knowledge about birth is kind of totally terrifying.
And nobody tells you like these things you should learn like in school.
Yeah,
I think.
And just we just don't, and everything is so terrifying also because you don't really know what to expect at all. So our preparations really started with just watching videos of
like
birth,
positive stories. I mean, personally, I think it's better for myself to see positive stories. I know that some people like to see all stories and they like to see all videos and be prepared, and I like to see only the positive ones, because I think that makes me calmer, and this course really made me so much more calmer, and Joe as well. Actually, it was
I
so
just kind of
helpful for
felt
Joe.
useless beforehand, like there's a situation where possibly the person I love is gonna be in pain and I can't do anything about it, and just everything about it terrifies me, and it felt like I don't have any control or like any way to make it better. And after watching this course, I just know that there's many techniques and many things that I as a partner can do to make it easier. So I think it's also very important, not only for the person giving birth, but for us, the partners, to just know what to do, because V is gonna have like already her hands full, so just knowing what are all the other things that we can think about that will make it easier.
There's so many things really that we can say about this delivery and how we feel about it, and how we feel about in general not having much knowledge. So I think we will do a video on this topic, like how to prepare and what is our stance. Yeah, and how is our stance on the birthing and what we want for my birth and all that. So we do something for the third trimester. But yeah, to summarize for you today, we watched that hypnobirthing course. We are also planning, making sure which hospital we wanna be delivering the baby and all that. We made sure we have everything for the baby already, because I'm almost 34 weeks.
So we don't have to like really worry about it in the last months.
We
so actually now that
everything.
V is saying that she started answering this question we haven't done that much preparation, it's not really true. We've done plenty of preparation.
Yeah. Okay. But yeah. Next question.
I really want to be a mother in a few years, but my girlfriend is not sure about that. What's your opinion? Well, number one, my opinion is that if someone isn't sure, they shouldn't have kids. It's just, I really think it's something you have to be sure about. It's a huge decision and it's kind of an irreversible one. You have to be sure, and I don't think you can force anyone to be ready or to be sure that they want to have kids. But if you do yourself, I think it would be great to have, a lot of open conversations about what her fears are, and just like realistic conversations about
your guys' future as well, because that choice will affect your life as well. So you should just talk about it and see where you are,
and make a decision that ultimately at the end both of you are comfortable with.
But definitely I agree with Joe that if you're not sure you want to have a kid, maybe you shouldn't have it for now, at least until you're sure.
Actually, when we first met, Vi told me that she doesn't want to have kids, and I really wanted to have kids, and this was like a big thing for us at the beginning, because we knew that's kind of like a very big thing to disagree on.
Difference,
But very early on we agreed, and I was happy with that agreement that I prefer to have Vi than have kids. So I am happy and content to sacrifice that if she doesn't want to have them. Then she changed her mind, but I didn't know at that time that this is going to happen. So I think it's also a decision you have to make, and you have to be happy with what you make, and not live with a regret or with resentment towards your partner. So if you want to make a decision that is not kind of your preferred choice, you really have to be sure that
you can let it go, basically.
That you can move on.
You can move on without it, and I am very happy that Joe did that decision for me, and that she never once asked again or pressured me in any way. She just let it go, and that's it. And then I was the one that felt ready at some point. And here we are.
Here we are. All three of us, here we are.
Next question.
Next
see
question.
What you guys asked more.
Are you planning on raising a multilingual child? Sorry, I don't know how to pronounce that.
Multilingual or multilingual?
A child that will speak more than one language, and the short answer is yes. So if some of you don't know, I'm Polish, Vi is Portuguese, but I don't speak Portuguese and Vi doesn't speak Polish, so we talk to each other in English. So that's kind of like our primary language.
So communicate in English.
I think she will
barely.
Except for pronouncing multilingual.
We're not perfect,
but we understand each other.
We understand each other. That's all he matters.
So I think she will first learn English, obviously, because this is something she will hear on daily basis. It's going to be probably very easy for her to learn Polish as well, since in any other situation she lives here with my parents, if she goes to nursery, school, or spends time with anyone else that isn't us in here, she's going to be hearing Polish. So I think we
really want her to learn Polish, because it's
super hard language to learn if you don't know it natively.
So we definitely want her to learn Polish. We also want her to learn Portuguese, but we are more calm with. I think we won't rush that one language, maybe at a later stage,
like an additional thing. Because I don't speak Portuguese for now, I am planning to be learning together with my daughter. As we go, we will both be learning, but because I don't speak it fluently now, it would be very tricky to do that straight away, since Vi doesn't have anyone to talk in Portuguese with. Like, it doesn't come naturally.
I would have to talk with my baby in Portuguese, and then only we can it doesn't make sense, but I am going to teach her and very, very early on.
Also because it's very useful to know more languages, especially languages like Portuguese, for example, that's very similar to Spanish, not very similar, but then it gets
Very
easier
similar.
to, I wanted to say not very similar to French, for example, but it gets easier to
learn.
learn French, Italian, and all the similar languages afterwards. So if she wants to live somewhere else there, you know, it's gonna be easier for her, so it's very important for us.
So we'll try our best.
Did you guys know you were a lesbian from childhood or at a later stage of your life?
No.
I mean, I don't think you can like know much about your sexuality when you're a child. It's not like really something you consider when you're a few years old.
Yeah, I never thought about my sexuality at all when I was a child, I think.
Good.
Only like
Let's
from
keep it this way.
maybe, I don't know, 12, 14, maybe, yeah, around that time when I reached puberty and I turned into a teenager. I think that was the only time I considered what is my sexuality, but actually I don't think I thought about it very actively. I never thought, oh, maybe I am gay or a lesbian or bi. I never really thought about it. I just simply fell in love with a girl when I was around 16 or 17, and that was it. Before that, I never thought about it. Like, it wasn't like a thought that came to me.
Oh,
and
maybe.
Like, I always, I can say that I always felt very good around women. I always felt like women are very beautiful. I always loved their bodies. Like, but I don't, not even in a sexual way, I just love women and I love, you know, everyone and men, and it wasn't like really thinking. So yeah, I didn't know in childhood for sure, but yeah, it wasn't until I really felt love or like sexual attraction for a girl that I realized, oh, okay, I'm bi or I'm gay, whatever.
Yeah, I only realized myself when I was around 20, so definitely not since childhood. And it definitely was a thought. Like, I first thought I'm gay, and then I actually, you know, went looking for a relationship. But I've never been with a girl before I knew I was gay, and it's just, that's also like a question I think you get very, very often when it happens this way, that how did you know you were gay if you've never been with a girl? You just know.
Yeah, you just know. Yeah, and or you just fall in love with a girl and then you know. That's it. You just know. And if you are wondering, you're probably gay. Sorry to tell you. Or not sorry, to be honest, because I'm not sorry at all in my case. Hope it helps.
Favorite evening meals? I don't like to eat much in the evening, to be honest. I'm not much of a dinner person myself. I think I prefer to eat a huge breakfast and a huge lunch and snack throughout the day, and then in the evening I can like literally eat some fruits and be okay for
Completely
the day,
true.
or sometimes not eat anything, and then I'm a bit hungry going to sleep. But I don't like going to sleep when I'm full. It makes me uncomfortable when I sleep, so hard to say.
Absolutely.
A snack, some fruits, something.
Absolutely true. Jo doesn't eat in the evening. She doesn't eat much. She'll eat the fruit and she'll be okay, but she does eat a lot during the day. It's just in the evening, I don't think it's for you. Yeah.
But you, on the other hand,
I need all meals because I have a very like small. I mean, not right now, but I have a small body and it looks like, you know, food just kind of goes. So I eat smaller portions. I mean, not right now, but I eat throughout the day, and I definitely eat in the evenings. I like to have a dinner, usually something light, not as big as lunch, but I eat something, and some meal if you want a specific meal. Right now I'm really into mashed potatoes again, because finally
Since
Joe...
always, that's not like a new thing.
Yeah.
He's always into mashed potatoes.
I really like mashed potatoes, so I will have mashed potato.
I just made
and
3 kilograms of mashed potatoes like 2 days ago. It's almost gone.
Yeah, I really like mashed potato. So anyway, I really like mashed potato with some meat. I like sometimes some eggs, scrambled eggs, a toast with an egg.
I think it's very important to mention that you also like to eat things very simple, not
very
very
simple.
like complex combinations of many ingredients. These favorite things are just like 2-3
Very
ingredient
simple.
things. If it's
Yeah.
like a toast, it's a toast with butter, or a toast with butter and avocado, or toast, butter and egg, or like just potatoes with some roasted meat, but nothing like too complicated, really.
No, I don't like too complicated things. It really messes up with my digestion when I eat like a meal that has many ingredients. It doesn't really work. But yeah, I like those simple things, or a rice with some vegetables. Very simple things. I think in the evening it's better for digestion. That is something easy to digest. But stay tuned, because we have a what we eat in a day video that we need to edit.
Whenever we finish editing it, it will be
Yeah,
out.
it will be up, and then you can have a little glimpse of what we eat.
Actually, that video doesn't have a dinner thing.
Yeah, it doesn't have a dinner, because I don't think we actually ate dinner that day.
It's a great summary of what we eat in the evening.
Yeah, but it's a real video, so
Yeah. Anyway, I think this is getting a little bit too long, so I think we will have to cut into 2 parts,
Yeah,
not to
is
like
that it for
overwhelm you. I think so. So if you wanna know answers to more questions, go and see the part 2.
stay tuned for part 2.
And have a magical day.
Oh, have a magical day.